Thank you so much for purchasing the Techno Element High Definition Club Flyer. And what I'm going to be showing you in this video is how you can edit the flyer and achieve different results and styles. So let's get started. As you can see in the preview image, I have this first image here, and I'm going to be wanting to change this, which is the default, into something like this, and there you can see like this, and even more like these. So it's very interesting with one flyer and the different results you can achieve and totally change the look of the flyer. And it's going to help you if you need to use this flyer on many occasions, different series of shows you might have, or DJ events, and so you can actually use this one flyer several times. So I'm going to be showing you how to change the style. So once you've downloaded the flyer, let's head over to the flyer and we'll see. Okay, so this is the default here. This is what you'll be getting and what you'll be seeing once you open the PSD file. Now if you want to change this, like the different styles I showed you, you can do that. So firstly, let me point out that this flyer is extremely well grouped. It's really easy to understand and locate the different layers because I've layered them like so. Background, then you have the pattern, and then you have the backgrounds and images. Here you can see that I have several images that make up the composite of this flyer. So if you want to get started, let's go ahead. So I'm going to be changing the colors. So here I'm going to be, as you can see, this layer that's marked in yellow, it says always keep this on. Now this is because you want to keep this on because personally for me, I prefer this look over the other look. So that's why I've in my personal preference, I've gone ahead and written that. But if you want to just try out what happens when you hide this particular layer, you go ahead and do that. There you can see we've achieved the black, gray and the red style here. Now you might be wondering and saying that the lines behind it are a little too sharp. Well, you can go ahead and do that as well. You can reduce the opacity, and I'm going to show you. So you can see this particular layer that says curl lines. Right now it's set to an opacity of 80. I'm going to bring that down to say 40, just about half. There you can see I've reduced the opacity there, and the line pattern here, I'm going to reduce that opacity to say about 60. And if 60 doesn't do it, we can do a 30 as well. Or you can even completely hide that. And then you have the pattern here, the pattern fill. Now if you want to knock that off, you can see now we have a complete black and red flyer. You can reduce, or rather hide, the levels adjustment just to bring out more of the grays. So you can see by doing this, I'm already achieving more results. Now what about the colored version that I showed you? Let's head back to the preview image and have a look at this colored version here. So I'm going to, back in my main document, I'm going to turn on the cosmic layer here. Now you can see I already brought in that color here. Now let me point out that you can see these arrows just at the side of these layers. That means that is going to impact the design the most if you turn that on or you turn that off. That's why I've marked it with arrows here. So if I turn that off, you can see it's really impacted the design, it's changed the design. Now how about the red background cosmic? Okay, now that's not showing because I have the cosmic layer on. So if I turn the first one off, here you can see I have a totally different result, more reds in my design. You can turn that off, you can hide the spheres, and remember I showed you that example, this one, and we had all these pixels here, and let me show you how to get that in. So I'm going to turn off the red background cosmic, and I'm going to turn on the cosmic layer, as you can see here, and I'm searching for pixels. Now again you can see I have these arrows here behind it, which means if I turn that on, it's going to impact the design quite a lot. And there you can see it's brought in a lot more elements into the design. and I'm going to turn that on. Then you can see even I'm achieving even more results. So basically you can go nuts with this. You can just do what you want, turn off layers, turn them on, change the style, change the blending mode, you know, and you can get these different results which are really going to be very striking. Now I've not included this particular example in the preview image because I just happened to find it by clicking on one of these layers. So as you can see, like, you're achieving way more than you actually expect to achieve just by fooling around in Photoshop and in this layers panel here. So now let's go to the extra color and tone layers. But before that, I'm just going to turn off these layers here. I'm going to turn off Cosmic. I just might want to keep this on here so you can see another result I've achieved. Now how about the extra color and tone layer here? Now this is going to impact the design a lot. Now you see I've got green here. If you're looking at a single color, single tone, or if you have a particular theme for your concert, your show, or your gig, well, you'd want to keep something like this on. If you're looking at different themes over several weeks, that's one. And let's see another. Here you can see this is a little more striking and a little more flashy here if you're looking for a single color theme. If you combine the two, this is what you get. Turn off the levels. Let's just try playing around here. See, I've just turned off that layer and I've got a little more brightness. Now what I want to point out here again is that if you have intermediate or advanced Photoshop knowledge, you can take this flyer to the ends of the earth. I mean, you can really get, amuse yourself with just by playing around with this particular flyer and the way I've set it up so that you can achieve these huge results. And if you don't have enough Photoshop knowledge, and you know, you can feel free to email me, and if you're looking at, you know, simple modifications to this flyer and you're not able to get a particular style across that you want, or if you're having basically any trouble with this flyer, just let me know through my profile page. I've even left my email in the help file, so you can go ahead and contact me. But I promise you're not going to have a problem at all, because it's super simple to use, very simple to modify, and you're going to enjoy yourself with this. So I'm just going to do one more edit. I'm going to turn off the extra color and tone as we head back, and I'm going to leave it at this image. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this particular video, and I hope it's helped you understand exactly how to modify the flyer. As you can see, it was very simple. You don't need to, you know, it's not rocket science. You don't need to have any super advanced knowledge of Photoshop. It's just turning on and off layers, and you can see by what you're looking at is really some of the special results you're going to be getting. So I hope you've enjoyed it and have fun, and let me know how this flyer has helped you. And just one more thing, if this flyer really helps you in your events, and this flyer is really gone around town and you've handed it to people, if it's placed on walls, if it's basically placed on bus stands or wherever, why don't you take a photograph and show me the flyer being, you know, at these different venues. It'll really help me promote myself and as an artist, and promote my work online even more. So thank you so much, and goodbye.